What is up, guys? Razor here. Welcome back to Suikoden, Woven Web of the Centuries. So this will be the final episode of the main storyline. This will not be the final episode of the playthrough, though. But we'll be beating the game in this episode. Here's the throne right here. We're in the throne room right now. In the last episode we beat Makia. Well, let's head through here, see what happens. And this might not be the end of the game. I'm not sure if it is or not. I'm just speculating that it's the end of the game. We'll see. I just wanted to throw that out there for the record because I don't know if it's the end or not. I've never played this game before, so I don't know. Hey, it's a giant tree. What is this, speaking in 4? This is an era tree, but it's huge. So this must be the true era tree that we heard about a couple episodes ago. Okay, no, it's not the true era tree, it's the first era tree, okay. Okay, it's the source of all the era trees, okay. Been here for 300 years, wow. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the final boss, the reason I said what is the Suikoden 4 is because the final boss of Suikoden 4 was the rune tree. So it's kind of like, it kind of looks similar. And it's a tree, of course. Oh, we're going back in the past here, it looks like. $300 years ago. Who is this? Oh, it's Renfarius. Yes, we did. Yep, we're still alive 300 years from now, that's correct. By the way, in the last episode we found out that Renfarius is immortal. That's why he's still alive in the present. Yes, I am the leader. Yes, we are the leader of the Stars of Destiny. Just like Tyr McDowell, Ryu, Yugioh, Chris Godot, Laszlo. I think, wasn't it Laszlo wasn't that his name in Suikoden 4? Yep, I was right, it is Laszlo from Suikoden 4. Also, the prince from Suikoden 5. I don't know his actual name, though. Now, I don't know the main character of Suikoden Tierkris either. I don't remember.
そうか。
But I gotta say, this main character is one of the best out of all of them. I do think Laszlo is better. I think Laszlo is the best main character of any Suikoden game, in my opinion. But I would definitely put this main character as the second best. And then I would say probably the Prince from Suikoden 5 as at number 3 spot. And then Yugioh, I'd put in the number 4 spot. Then Godot 5, and then probably Ryu, Tyr McDowell, and finally Chris in last place. But that's just my opinion. And the Tierkris character in last place. I hated the main character of Suikoden Tierkris. But anyway, enough of that. Let's continue on here.
わずか100人前後の彼らが兄弟無比であるはずの帝国、追い詰められた帝国は粛清を研究し、彼らの並外れた力の源は真の時代樹に違いないという結論に達し。
Yep, we already found that out in the last episode, or not? Yeah, it was the last episode, or no, it was a couple episodes ago. My bad. We found out that the True Error Tree and the Stars of Destiny are connected.
そして帝国側も真の時代樹の力を、その研究が恐るべき怪物、真の時代樹から得た力で無限に増殖し、すべてを食らい尽くす最悪の。
Okay, so the True Error Tree allowed the Terrace Farmer to multiply. So basically the True Error Tree created the Terrace Pharma. Wow, that's crazy. So basically at the beginning, all that speculation the main character had, you remember when the main character was like, should we be using the error tree at all? Like, the main character didn't know the dangers of using the error tree, but we just kept using it over and over again. And all it did was create more Terrace Pharma. So basically, we changed the past to help the present, but then it obviously multiplied the Terrace Pharma. So there obviously, basically it was like a double-edged sword. It was a drawback, a major drawback. So there you go.
全世界が滅亡に至るのは確実だった。故に私たちは帝国から遠く離れたこの地に人が生き延びられる最後の砦を確保するべく真の時代樹の力でこの時代樹が真の時代樹からの力を中継しているのだよ。私もその力の恩恵を受けている。
Yep, he's forced to stay by the tree. We found that out a couple episodes, or last episode, that he's immortal, but he can't leave the palace.
この結界世界を見守り続けるため。こちらからもいいかね。君たちの時代はどうなっているのか。ああ。と言いたいところだが。 やはりやめておく。君たちはもういい。未来の私ではなく、粛清の君が訪れたということは、あまり想像したくない状況になった。しかし、それを詳しく聞いて、まだしてもいないことを後悔したくはないし、 結果を修正するために私が今までしてきたこともこれからするつもりのことも。
あなたのような人が分かってる。
ああ。
Alright, so we're going back to the present now.
どうだったかな。
成功。
Okay, and there's Nefarious in the present.
その態度は未だ私を敵とみなしているようだね。過去の私から真相を聞いただろう。
当たり前だ。確かに過去のあなたは世界が本当に滅ぶの。でも今のあなたはテラスファルマがいなくなったのに秩序のためとか言いながらみんなを騙して殺し合わせてる。あなたは変わってしまったんだ。
それは違う。これも人々のためにテラスファルマが消えたからといって結界を消してしまったら
みんなもっと広い世界に出ていける。もっと大きな可能性を試せる。
その通りだ。人々は希望に燃えて広大な新天地を切り開く。町を築き国を作り文明を発展させ、そして帝国の
そんなの
わからないとは、つまりあり得るということではない。今度こそ人は世界を道連れに完全に自滅してしまうかもしれない。人の世界はこの結界の中だけでいい。皆ここで細々と生きていけばいい。それが再び滅びに至ることなく人が生きな。
まだわからないのかい。あなたの言っていることは。でもそれはあなたが一人で背負うことでも一人でみんなで考えてみんなで決めることだ。
Yep, that's true.
そのみんなとやらが何を考え何を決めたか、恐るべき脅威にさらされていてさえも結束して立ち向かうことではなく、私にはそんな人々が破滅に至る過ちを犯さない。
それでも高みから見下ろしているあなたが勝手に決めたことを押し付けるなんて僕は認めない。
残念だよ。粛清と争うことを避けたかったからこそ様々な策を講じたという。だが君にはわかるまい。
Okay, here we go. Things are getting serious now.
世界が食い尽くされていくのを目の当たりにした時の
Uh-oh.
再びあの地獄を招くことだけを
Cutscene time, by the way.
阻止してみせる。たとえ私自身が恐怖と絶望の化身となろうとも。
Holy crap. Tree's coming to life. Oh, it sunk down there. Wow. Where did it go?
なんだこれ。
I guess we gotta go down there. Yep, here we go.
ここで飼われてたテラスファルマだよ。100年前。いや、あの大きさか。レレメリアスはあれに食われたわけじゃない。自分、最初の時代樹も一緒にね。
Oh, he became one with the first air tree.
そうか。時代樹を恐れないテラスファルマを作ったのは。どういうこと？あれは最初の時代樹で、 テラスファルマでレネフェリアスでもあるってことさ。
Wow, the first air tree is Terrace Pharma. Wow.
今はあんな姿だけどすぐに動き出す。多分。でもあれを何とかしない限り。決まってる。ここまで来たんだから。
Yep, we have to take it out. Destroy it.
大きいな。
So basically we're fighting a tree, just like in Suikoden 4.
始まるよ。これは。予想以上だ。こんな。大丈夫。
Alright, here we go.
本当に誰にも認められ、さすがはフリディカ。よく調べ。いえ、恐縮でございます。
殿下。
テラスファル
やはり。
マ、私の家でもある神羅宮に内緒でこのようなものを隠していたなんて。
Okay, so we get to see the final boss from the past as well. That's cool.
これは
Looks totally
こ
different.
の理由になりますね。
殿下。
手向かうというのですね。私がこのフラチモノの力を抑えます。
Alright, it's final boss time. Against Terrace Fey Tis. Okay, so let's do SP recovery. Max out on SP, I guess. And we'll do cognitive arrow. Affect critical rates. Boosted attack power. I guess I'll do the boosted attack power. Okay, and then we want to do Fierce Deity Blade. We'll do Massive Explosion Luminous. Final form Slay. And then we'll just do regular attack with him, I guess. Arrow of the Netherworld. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up some here. Looks like he does the most damage. Actually, he does the most damage, actually. See how much damage this does, the fire attack. Okay, about the same as the other one. Alright, there we go, and the battle automatically ends. Nice. But now obviously we got to fight it in the present as well.
しかし殿下、すぐに別のテラスファル。
構いませんけれど、当分はそんなことができないよ。あた。
Okay, so they're going to destroy the area. Okay, now it's Thorwad's party. That's cool. So this is 100 years in the past. Astrid was 200 years in the past. Now as you can tell, it looks different. It has the things on the sides. They're kind of like runes to me. Alright. Let's take him out with Thorwad's party. And it's final boss time again. Alright, we'll do Unsurpassed Blue. Okay. And next we'll do SP Recovery. That way we can spam our skills. Potentious Arrow. Sporter Briefs. And then for Thorwald, I'll just attack, I guess. Okay, we want to do Fierce Tiger Fang, I guess. Or no, let's do regular attack, I guess. Go ahead and heal up some here. So this party's a lot weaker than the last party. Okay, I guess you want to do skills in this battle then, since our physical attacks keep missing. Go ahead and defend. Go ahead and heal up some here again. Kindness Rain. See how much damage second form wave does. Well, it does more than a physical attack, so I guess that's good. There we go, got it. Defeated it with Thorwad's party as well. So now we gotta defeat it with the main character's party as well in the present. Alright, we'll take him out. We'll take the final boss out, no problem. Okay, the runes on the side got destroyed.
あれトルワダさんとアストリッドさんだ。はあ、100年前200年前のみんなも力を貸してくれる。
Yep, we already know that.
だからここで終わり。みんなで抜け出す。
Alright, it's final boss time in the present now. Holy Emperor Renfarius. Okay, we'll do Phoenix Slash. I guess we'll have her defend. We'll do Crushing Spear. Broken Tower Kick. Thunder of Truth. And also Thunder of Truth as well. That's going to do a ton of damage. Will the boss be able to survive all this? It did. It did survive. It did survive it all. Oof. That's okay though. Now this may seem a little bit weird, but I'm actually going to heal the enemy. I'm going to heal the boss, so we don't die. Alright, now it's going to heal the boss. This will fully heal the party too. And there we go, got it. Defeated the final boss in 2 rounds. Well, assuming it's over. I don't know if it's over yet. There's Renfarius?
あら、あなた。
久しぶりだというのに無粋な再会になってしまった。
There might be another form though. I don't know. But that might be the final boss. I don't know. There might be another form though, like I said. You know, like sometimes final bosses will have like multiple forms. It's pretty standard in a lot of JRPGs.
私は妻の決断力と行動力を侮っていたようだ。
それほどでもありませんわ。
さて、君は私も殺す。
いいえ、結界の外にはまだ。あなたが話す。今あなたがいなくなったら、この世界を。ですから、あなたにはあと200年ほど
それでいいのか？私は今後100年後の粛清たちが知っている歴史の通りにシュラートを焼き、マルティリオンを滅ぼし、赤き斧を作らせ。
ああ、残念だが、いや、決着はもうついているのかもな。100年後のことなんだ。
So that's what Marty Line used to look like before it was destroyed. I guess we did it, guys. I guess there's no other form. We managed to beat the game. Pretty easy final boss.
お前たちも行くんだろ。
うん。行かなかったら何のために戦ったかわからなくなる。っていう、せっかく扉が開いたんだから、広い世界を見てみたい。
そうか。
棟梁こそやっぱり行かないの？
ああ。 里には年寄りも多い。長旅も新たな土地の私は彼らとテルベの里を守るとするさ。お前
ダメだよ棟梁。新しい土地に行ったら辛いことがあっても頑張ろうって決心してるとこなの。
それはすまんな。
お待たせ。
Who is this? Hey, it's Gino, Myra, and Ilya.
いや悪い。
お前は何も考えてないから早かっただけだろ。
Hold on, I'm trying to fix my mic. Sorry about that, guys.
棟梁、長らくお世話になりました。
こら予算か。根性の別れ。
でも
さっきの話ではないがな。結界がなくなったからといって出ていくだけの一方通行というわけでもなかろう。戻ってくるのたまには。
Yep, that's true.
店に帰ってこい。
You can always leave and just come back later.
する張り合いがなくなる。
兄貴が一番に言いそうだよな。だるい、疲れた、帰るって。
うるさい、黙れバカ弟。
まあまあ。それじゃあと行ってくるよ。
Alright, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna go outside the barrier. Hey, cutscene, cool. You can save your cleared data. You'll return to the beginning of the game, but some of your data will be carried over. Saving data on another slot is recommended. I'm not going to save over my one files. I guess I'll save it right here. And I'll do multiples of those just to have them, and so I don't accidentally save over them. I've done that before, guys. Like I've had clear data before, and I overwritten clear data. I know it's like, so I'll do about 5 of them, I guess. But I want to keep these save files at the bottom because these are ones I'm going to go back to. Okay, that's good. Let's proceed here. Founds. Okay, ooh, this is cool. So this is just like the ending of every Suikoden game. It tells you what the characters do after you beat the game. But it's going by pretty fast. So yeah, it tells you what star they are, and basically what they do after the game's over. This is pretty much a staple in every single Suikoden game. So pretty awesome. But yeah, you can replay through the game again with a lot of your stuff carried over, I guess. However, I'm not going to do that, of course. Yeah, guys, we managed to beat it. Managed to beat the game. And how would I review Suikoden Woven Web of the Centuries? I'd give it a 9 out of 10. So I do 4 criteria. Graphics, music, gameplay, and most people do story. I don't do story. I don't rate stories. Instead, I do depth. So how in depth the game is. And what I mean by in depth is, does the game have a lot of like stuff to do? Like what all can you do in the game, and how long is the game? Is there a lot to max out and stuff like that? So in terms of graphics, probably a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'll probably give it a 7. It's nothing too special. Like, it seemed more like a PS2 game, even though it was on PSP. At best, a PS3 game. So 7 out of 10 there. Music. The Suikoden game always has great music, so 10 out of 10 on music. Gameplay 10 out of 10 as well. I've always loved the Suikoden games. And this game is no exception to that. As a matter of fact, the only Suikoden game that doesn't get a 10 out of 10 on gameplay is Tierra Chris. I wouldn't give Tierra Chris a 10 out of 10. I'd give Tierra Chris like an 8 out of 10. It was the only one I didn't really like too much. It felt like a kid's game. It felt like it just felt like a kid's game, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like a Suikoden game. Also, so yeah, music 10, gameplay 10, graphics 7. Last criteria, depth. As for depth, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 in depth. I think it deserves a 10 out of 10 on that, because there's a lot of characters you can max out. Actually, no. I think I made decrease some points, actually, because there's not as many characters as the other games that you can max out. Like in the other Suikoden games, you can level up like 60 plus characters, like 50 or 60 characters. In this game, there's only like 20 characters that you can max out. So I'm going to drop it down to an 8 out of 10 in depth. And pretty much all the other Suikoden games will get a 10 out of 10 in depth, since there's so many characters to max out and stuff like that. But this game had less characters to max out. So I figured I would deduct some points from it. So yeah, I would give it a 9 out of 10 overall. Definitely a very good game. Obviously, there's certain things I didn't like. For one, I would have liked to have more characters to max out, more characters to recruit that you can actually put in your party. You had a very limited amount of characters you could put in your party. And that kind of takes away from like a Suikoden game. Every single one of them, you could add like a ton of characters to your party. But this game, you can't really add too many characters to your party. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that was one of the drawbacks, or one of the things I would say negative about the game. Also, I'd like to see more stuff that you could do in towns and stuff. Like, you couldn't really do a whole lot of stuff in the towns. Like, you could talk to townspeople, but they barely even said anything. They maybe had like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue, and that was it. So I would have liked to see more, and maybe even where you could like walk around in the towns or whatever. Also, a lot of the areas were really short, and then some of them were really big, so it's kind of weird. I would say that's another downside of the game as well, was you had like these massive areas, and then you had like really short areas as well. It was really weird. Apparently all the characters are voice acted too. Well, I didn't know that. Look at all the different voice actors. That's kind of crazy. What else would I say is a negative about the game? It was a bit easy, but a lot of the other Suikoden games were easy as well. So I can't really say anything bad about that, but the Suikoden games have always been easy, so this game was no exception to that. I didn't get a single game over the entire game. So, yeah, that's about all the negatives I can think about. I can't really think of anything more negative to say about it. I didn't like how you're forced to use certain characters, though, either. That's one thing that's bad about the Suikoden games. They force you to use certain characters, instead of just letting you pick whatever party you want to use. That's what I like to do. I like to pick my own party. I don't like to... Like, you were forced to use Regius like so much in the game. And also like Jagwan, Myra. You had to like use those characters so much, and you couldn't swap them out either in certain areas. You were basically forced to use them. So I'd say that was a negative about the game as well. Some of the positives, I like the whole dungeon system that they had. That was really cool. So I like the dungeon. I like the kitchen aspect where you could like cook meals and get stat bonuses. That was kind of cool. The hunting system was really awesome as well. And it was the first Suikoden game to have a hunting system as well. So that was awesome. I like the production system as well. How you can like make magicite and malachite and all that different kind of stuff. I felt like they should have reduced the amount that you get though. I think it should have been like 5 instead of 20 each time. It seemed like they gave you too much magic and stuff. It would have been a little bit more difficult if you had to like be conservative with your magic, but you never had to be. You could just spam whatever abilities you wanted to and never run out of magicite. Even though there's a limited amount of characters you can put in your party, I like the characters in this game too. Yeah, 2012. Konami Digital Entertainment. The end. We managed to beat Suikoden Woven Web of the Centuries. We're not done with the game yet, though. I want to go back and recruit all the characters and all that stuff. So we're going to be doing that in the next coming episodes. So the playthrough is not over yet. I want to load up the game, though, and see what happens. Let's see where it takes us. Just name them A or whatever. I'm going to be loading up their save, so it doesn't matter. Skip this dialogue. Just to see what you keep. You probably keep everything, but... Go ahead and take these boars out real quick. Yeah, you keep your level. I'm guessing you keep all your items and stuff too. Yeah, I'm just trying to skip this as quickly as I can. Because I don't know what you keep and what you don't keep. I'd like to find out. So I'm trying to get to the dialogue as quickly as possible here. Okay, stop talking to me. Okay, so you keep your level. Oh, you don't keep your items at all. You don't keep no equipment. Okay, so basically all you keep is your level. Alright guys, I'm in the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll go back and recruit some characters. And later.